So what's up, my trolls, haters, traders? Fiddletown 2002, USC 49 US code 33107. That's the section. Voluntary vehicle identification standards. Now, before you even open up your mouth, I'm going to go ahead and hit you up with a little something that you didn't know. And that first thing is, this code is in relation to VIN numbers, license plates, and tabs, just like section US code 34. I want you to pay close attention there, Fiddletown, because apparently you have a failure to understand something. Voluntary vehicle identification standards. Listen to it very carefully what it says, okay? It says, A, election to inscribe or affix identifying marks. The Secretary of Transportation Regulation may prescribe a vehicle theft prevention standard under which a person may elect to inscribe or affix an identifying number or symbol on major parts of a motor vehicle, manufactured or owned by the person for purposes of Section 511 of Title 18 and related provisions. That is your VIN number that they're speaking on right there. The standard may include provisions of registration of the identification with the Secretary of a person designated by the Secretary. That is your plates they are referring to right there. B, standard requirements. The standard under this section shall be practicable and provide relevant objective criteria. C, are you listening, Fiddletown 2002? Compliance with the standard under this section is voluntary. Failure to comply does not subject a person to a penalty or enforcement under this chapter. D, compliance with the other standings. Compliance with the standard under this section does not relieve a manufacturer from a requirement of a standard prescribed under Section 33102 or 33103 of this title, meaning that it is a requirement for the manufacturer to put a VIN number, an identification mark, on the vehicle. As far as coming back up here to the two parts of the law where it says vehicle theft prevention standard, go see 34 code, title code. Go see that one and read that, which the video's already up and posted, so you should, if you know how to read correctly, know what that means. Apparently, Fiddletown 2000, you seem to have a great misunderstanding as to how to interpret law, but yet you're sitting here trying to ridicule me and accuse me of not knowing how to read the law, but I interpret it 10 times better than you've ever interpreted. And that I don't understand, because I'm the easiest going person in the world, Fiddletown 2002. But I will tell you this, one thing for sure, two things for certain. When it comes to you trying to tell somebody about the law, you need to stop. You shouldn't be giving people advice on the law, because I've been through this. I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've been fighting cases and winning. I've never lost a case yet. So you can say what you want to say, and just because you don't feel that it fits your agenda, don't make it not right. You know, rights are rights. Inherent rights, inalienable rights, they're rights. So get over it, get over yourself, because like I said, when you went in there and you started citing the case of the Dunk Lee case, you're absolutely right. It did specifically state in there that anybody wishing to do business on the streets with an automobile, they had to apply to the city for a license. You're absolutely 100% correct, because I've already said that. I've been said that. And I've also told you that nowhere in that Dunkley case does it say or specify that someone who has traveling in their private automobile has to do so. There's that. So see, you know the truth. You're just in plausible deniability. You're not willing to accept the truth. You know the truth because the truth was right there when you cited it in the Dunkley case. It was sitting right there in front of your face. But I've already did a video on that months ago on that and said the exact same thing you said. And how you interpret it to be the way you interpret it and the way it's actually interpreted is beyond me. So I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to call you names. I'm not going to call you out like some little high school kid, and make fun of you. What I'm going to tell you is this. If you are a high school dropout, if you are a police, some kind of government person, whatever you are, doesn't matter to me. I don't care one way or the other because nothing you say or do will ever detour me from doing what I've been doing for over 30 years. And on the cool, I'm probably older than you anyway, so it doesn't matter anyway. So, what I'm going to say is, if you are a high school dropout, go back and get your education, man. Education's key. Knowledge is power. This Title 49 right here, 49 U.S. Code 33107 and Title Code 34, hang on. I'm going to get it for you because I want you to read them and see for yourself. And these are standing law today. This is the actual law that's in place right now. Congressional law takes precedence over state statute law, over state statutes. In the event that you didn't know, congressional law is the law. Read U.S. Code Title 34, Sections 12611. Pay close attention to the parts where it says voluntary consent to register your vehicle and put plates on it. Pay close attention to that part, that section. That's now law. Right now, you said I never provide you with anything. I provided you with all the arsenal you need to prove the point, and I'm going to tell you why. Every single case I've ever told you, I've used. That's why I know they work. Unfortunately for you, that little stuff you be using, like I told you, it don't have no power, because if it did, the courts would be using it against us. They don't, they can't, they won't. Because one, they don't have jurisdiction over a vehicle that's not in the DMV's possession. That's another story, and that's a little bit over your head. You're probably not educated well enough to understand that, so I'm not even going to get into that. But I'm going to make this video short, sweet, and to the point, because that's what I was going to do anyway. I'm just going to read those to you so that you can see it, understand it, know it, live it, learn it. And I'll actually be reading where these two laws, 49 and 34, came from. Okay? Have a good one, bud.